Hey guys, Alex here from Trigger. How we all doing? Let's check out this flight path. Top to bottom along the right hand side. So we want to avoid everyone else and go to the left hand side. And I'm going to use this road here to grab a car early. The best way to guarantee getting a car, as I've probably heard me say a lot in my other videos, is to fly over a long stretch of road, because that's where you're going to get the most opportunities for car spots. That Dacia there to my left, I believe, is a there's a UAZ in front of this house. I'll grab that. I'm pretty sure that Dacia there is burnt out, so it's not an option. Oh, I've got my striped t-shirt on from when I was playing squads with my mates. Let's take it off. There's UAZ there too, but I missed it. Well, this is good. I like hospital. We're in solos. We don't need heaps and heaps and heaps of loot locations, because we only need loot for one. And the hospital is generally pretty good for that. It's one of my favorites. There's also no doors to open, which is great. And I'm going to upgrade to this bike for better visibility and more speed. Oh shit. Retarded. I don't even know what happened there. We only took like 1 damage. I pitched up a little bit too much then to try and save myself. That's fine. I'm going to park the bike over here, like you might have seen me do in other videos, just to deny information from anyone else coming up after me. I'm pretty confident I'm the first person here though, so let's just get to looting. We were really efficient with finding a car. So. Do we need petrol? I don't know. I think it should be fine. Bikes don't use that much gas. I picked up this shotgun just to have something in case someone comes. It's not a gun I actually want in the long run. UMP again. Hopefully drop that, but take it just in case. The circle's way northeast, so it's, if we don't hear anyone in the next sort of 15-20 seconds, we should be absolutely fine. Don't mind having a shotgun as my secondary, but I definitely want one that uses a choke, because the increase in range and damage is just so much better and so much more consistent. I'll just get my shotgun out though, in case someone appears from nowhere. Did I loot that side? Can't remember. I'm going mad. I must have. So we need level 2 armor. I can just check on my screen. I'm not used to that new UI that's down the bottom there. So we need level 2 helmet, level 2 bag, or better, and ideally a rifle with automatic mode, like full auto mode. Great. Take that as well. How much ammo do I have? 170. Okay. So we've got heaps of 5.56. Found a red dot or a hollow. I prefer a red dot, but hollow's better than nothing. Is this the roof? Yep, loot the roof. We've got an extended, don't need a quick draw. The loot hasn't been too kind to us. Not doing badly, but we definitely had better spawns at the hospital. Compensator, that's a good pickup. I'll take some more bandages, I only have 2 first aid. Take an angled foregrip in case I find a gun that needs that. I'll also take the bullet loops. Okay. I prefer the vertical. I like the decreased aim down sight time over the vertical recoil reduction. But it's purely personal preference. Take some more 7.62, so hopefully we find an AK. That was a first aid, wasn't it? That's enough HE grenades. They weigh a lot as well, so I tend to only carry 3 or 4. Getting some more stims, that's really good. Stims are really important for the late game. They make it so much easier. When you can constantly boost before fights, it gives you such a big advantage. Okay, the blue's moving in, but we're nearly done here, so we'll just finish off the hospital and then jump on a bike. I might actually loot a bit more to the south, just to kill time, to loot while killing time, as opposed to just doing nothing somewhere else in the play zone. So it's also somewhat safer because we haven't heard a peep out of anyone in this part of the map. Oh, lots of meds now, that's really good. I'd like a different rifle, that's the only thing I haven't found. More stims, wow. Okay, let's go to the bike and let's go check out these warehouses just here. Switch to my rifle now that I'm outside. More likely to get into a long range engagement. So we're going to start taking some damage, but I'm not too worried about that. We've got enough meds to comfortably get us back into the play zone in a bit. So let's just see if we can find a better rifle, or even a sniper rifle for that matter. We're also missing a range optic, which is be really nice to get as well. So that's what we're after. More M16. Do I need more ammo? No, I don't. Compensator and another first aid. I'll take those. There's a first aid on this tower. Jesus. What do I drop? Okay. UMP is not good enough. I'll take a pan. Come on, game. This is what we're after. Much better. I don't have an 8x or a 4x, so there's, and even then I don't really need the M16. I can just use the M4. The M16 is slightly better at long range because the bullets travel faster, but it's pretty negligible. I prefer to just have a shotgun in case, you know, I get into a one-on-one in super close combat. The one-shot potential of the shotgun's really good to have in a pinch. Alright, I guess I'm sort of just killing time. I guess I can double med and head towards the play zone. I could keep looting like a little bit in those houses, but I don't really need to. Pop some bandages. Alright, let's get out of here. So as always, we're just an ambulance right outside my place. That was a buggy there, so someone still at containers, or very likely still at containers. What was I saying? Oh, we're gonna continue with the third circle rule, which is where we kill time until the third play zone pops, and then we pick some hard cover towards this, as close to the center of the third play zone as possible, so that we can lose the vehicle and be in a great position to move on foot for the following 4th, 5th and 6th circles. It really reduces the impact the RNG of the circle has on your position, because if you're in the center of the third play zone, no matter where the 4th play zone pops, you're going to be in close proximity, if not already in it, which makes, you know, getting top 10 consistently way easier. So we've got a minute until the blue moves in, and that's a red zone. Actually, just hang out here. There's rarely ever anyone here, and there's like not much incentive for anyone to be here, so we'll just kill time here. Get back to full health while we wait. So as I mentioned previously, I'll wait till the bombs are finished. I'm not going to get to full health with the amount of energy I had left, so boost I had left, so I'm going to pop another one. What was I saying? I've forgotten. It's probably related to just when you're holding a position like this, even though you're just killing time, not really looking for fights, you don't want to just camp in the corner because you don't want to give someone the chance to sneak up to you. So just keep moving so that if someone does have eyes on you, the shot's really hard for them to make, and just look for enemies to defend your position. The blue started moving in, so we're not going to be here for long. As soon as the third play zone's popped, we're going to jump on the bike and head towards the center. Yeah, that sort of never stop moving is super important. I was playing with some of my mates in the squads earlier today that haven't played that much, and they would constantly get shot in the back while they were like crouched next to a tree looking in the other direction. Like a mate would call contact north, so they'd all stop and look north, and they just stay in the one position for like 10-15 seconds trying to find the person, like the team north. 10-15 seconds is an exaggeration, but for a couple of seconds trying to spot the contact called. But because it's late in the game, the circle's not very big, so they just get shot in the side. If they had been moving, they might have got shot at, but they probably wouldn't have got downed because the shot would have been way harder, it wouldn't have been a headshot, etc. So the easiest thing to do to make it hard for you to die instantly is to just constantly be moving. It may make you slightly easier to see, but the trade-off is it makes you way harder to kill. So, yeah, don't stop moving. Like, I'm in a house now, so I'm moving and looking around through all the windows. But say you are this gas pump's a tree. You want to be, if you're looking on the left-hand side, you want to be moving like this, and then move to the right-hand side if you want to look like that. Don't sit like this, trying to scout out. You're gonna die. So, yeah, just keep moving. All right, we've got the third play zone. This town is too big of a location to hold by myself. I don't want to go there, and there'll likely be someone there already. I'm gonna hold this hut, I think. Yeah, it's close enough to cover. I think there's trees and stuff over here. We'll scout out, make sure that we're able to run somewhere from the hut without it being too dangerous. Let's move now. We want to be the first one there. Someone's shooting at me. It's all good. They would have been on the hill somewhere south. So this hut is not that close to cover, which sucks. Do we have a backup? The cover's so sparse in this region, we want to pick somewhere that gives us a good chance to be able to move on foot easily when the next play zone pops. Do we play the rocks? I hate playing the rocks, because so many other people are going to do it. I'm actually going to move to this house. It's much better cover, even though it's further away from the play zone. It's been looted. I'm just driving around to see if there's anyone in here. I don't want to just drive up naked without any information. Listen out for footsteps. Don't hear anyone. There's a dead body. I mean, there's a crate here, which means there was a fight. I closed that door to just bait movement from anyone that might be inside. No, I don't think there's anyone here. They would have moved by now. Thank you. Car 98, but no scope. I should take it anyway. Take it in case I get a scope of someone else. Better upside than a shotgun. There's someone. Should I take this shot? Yeah, that was a bad shot. Oh, I just missed him. Well, that wasn't the best display of marksmanship. He was looking back at me. We're gonna get into a fight with someone else. Okay, so we're still in the next play zone. I don't actually want to be in the house because it's too hard to see. Like, there's too many areas which you just don't have any vision of. But why I picked this property is because it has this really good fence line, both these corrugated iron fences here and even those low walls, which is really good to use. So just keep moving around like I was doing before and scouting out around you. I'm just looking for, like, you know, sort of easy engagements. That last one was a bit of a freebie because he was running up the hill. He had no cover. This is going to be a pretty hard final circle because we don't have a scope. Like, I don't have a 4x or an 8x. And it's just so open. So I've got to be wary with that when I'm making my decisions. Here's someone. I really should have finished him. Vehicle. Make sure it's not pulling up near us. I'm going to loot this guy super quickly for a scope. That's all I'm looking at. I can't stand out in the open too long. I'll get shot at. I'll take that though. I'm expecting to get contact from the west because that's the closest side to the edge of the circle. That's why I'm playing towards this side of the compound. It was really surprising to see that guy. I think that might have been the guy that was running up there, even, like just a massive loop around. I don't know. Just jump over the fence line to see anyone running while it moves in. Nearly made top 10. Alright, play zone's not so bad. Is that the hut there? Yeah, I'm gonna drive up to that hut. I don't have the guns to play these long range battles. There's a guy by that rock. No, there's not, it's a shadow. I'm pressing the wrong keys. See if there's anyone in here. Don't think there is. Don't stop moving so they can't shoot me. That was close. Heal up. Alright, we're in a really good position. Top 7 left. Make sure there's no one close to us. He was over here somewhere. Which means he's got a long run. Pretty good kill. Where's that shot from? I'm trying to bait shots from south to see if there's anything. Nope. Fight over the crate. Yep, I can just see him over here, running towards that tree, which is fine. I don't want to tunnel vision south. Make sure my... Looking pretty clear from the west here, and south. Guy running to that hut. Hit him. Hopefully. Did he die outside the play zone? There's a guy with a ghillie there. Okay, 3 other people. He'll get shot by someone else. Let's not worry about him. That guy who's ages away from the circle and 1 other player. I'd like to know where the other player is. I don't want to force this engagement with this guy in the ghillie with no fucking cover. He's worried about me. I'm just going to get out here so I'm out of the hut so I've got better vision. Oh, to the north. Okay. So the other guy's worried about me. Ow, he can see me through the windows. This is really bad. Because this ghillie guy's a problem. I'm pincered between 2 people. And they're both focused on me. Let's met up. I've got to try and create a one-on-one fight that I can win. And it's probably with the ghillie guy. Who I've lost over the ridge of the hill here. And that guy's by the rock there with a gun. I'm pretty fucked. I'm line of sighting this... I've got to flank this guy with the ghillie. So I can line of sight that other dude. I'm going to crouch run because I make less noise. Where's the ghillie guy? Where's the ghillie guy? Where is he? He must have gone hard right. That guy at the rocks lost me, which is good. Nope. That was a really hard spot. I probably had to go do what I did. I think that was the right move, but go even earlier. Once I lost the ghillie had crossed the road and had started ignoring me, and just do a massive flank on him, give myself as much time to go all the way around to the right. It sounds like the ghillie guy's actually just to my left there. So anyway, it was an interesting game. I had to really play passively because I didn't have any ranged optics. Oh well, hope you learned something. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments below. Catch you guys next time. Bye.